Hello, BookTube. This is a bit, I guess it's an announcement video, if I can speak. It's about a buddy read, but of course, anyone who wants to join in and read along with me is welcome. And the buddy read is with Steve Donahue. And it's really, in a way, a continuation of a project that him and I did a few years ago called To If by Sea. And we both have a great interest in nautical fiction and nautical nonfiction, maritime history, that sort of thing. Both of us have spent time at sea. In my case, it was as a Coast Guardsman. And so we have great fun with it. And oftentimes when he does visit, in pre-COVID days, we would sit and swap sea stories and talk about the books we'd read and the movies we'd seen and all that. And as some of you know, my wife kindly purchased for me, and it took her a couple years to do, all 20 of the Aubrey Maturin books by Patrick O'Brian. Which are my favorite. It's my favorite collection of books I own, and they're beautiful, and they have great historical artwork that goes with them. And I have done videos, and I'll link them below, of the first three: Master Commander, Post Captain, and HMS Surprise. And I loved every one of the volumes. And I've been going rather slow because I'm sort of savoring the whole thing, right? And I was talking to Steve, and he's read the series I don't know how many times. He'll do an announcement video of himself. I don't know how many times he's read them. He's read them more than I have. And we were talking, and he agreed, well, let's just do a buddy read. Not really giving it time for a big read-along, but again, like I said, if you have a volume around or you can get it from your library and you want to read along, it is the fourth book in this series. It's not necessary that you've read the other ones. And it's the Mauritius Command. And I have here the Folio Society edition. It's quite nice. Here's the end papers, and just give you a quick idea of some of the artwork. Now, Folio Society did a great job on these. I don't know how much it would cost you to get a complete set, but I know you can occasionally find individual volumes, and it'd be well worth your time because they're that nice, and you can mix them with other volumes or get all of them if you want. So anyway, but I do love it, and I am taking my time reading it. So we're going to read this. We make an announcement today. That way, if anybody wants to read along. And then we will discuss our impressions on the 29th of this month. And this is May. And so I'm looking forward to that. Now, I use a couple of things to help me here. And this wonderful volume here, I'm sure that it's been out in a couple editions. Mine's probably not even, yeah, this is the second edition. Harbors and High Seas, an Atlas and Geographical Guide to the Aubrey Maturin novels of Patrick O'Brian. And it's by Dean King with John B. Hattendorf. Let's see who, this came out, it's Henry Holt. Henry Holt and Company out of New York. The maps are by William Clipson, Adam Merton Cooper, and Jeffrey Ward. Lining that up there. So when you're reading, it has a nice introduction and all that, maps of England, Ireland, and Europe, but then you get into a section called the novels. So right on this side, you can see the first three. And then the Mauritius Command, Action in the Indian Ocean, is this section here. So we'll have a map, a voyage to the Indian Ocean, Ash Grove Cottage, which is where the action starts, warm work in shallow waters, Cape of Good Hope, dry salvages, 8-degree channel, Mauritius, the Solent, and 10-degree channel. So this starts on page 79. Let's see what it looks like here. let's see, right here. So this is the start of the chapter that covers the novel we'll be reading. Here's one of these nice little charts, some with more detail, tying it to the action. So it gives you some references. You certainly can read it without this. It's just something I enjoy. I'll put a bookmark in that when I get a chance. And then also Dean King, this time again with Hattendorf and with J. Worth Estes, and this also is a second edition. This is A Sea of Words, a lexicon and companion for Patrick O'Brien's Seafaring Tales. So you'd have different types of vessels, maybe some individuals mentioned, or parts of a line, or anchoring, or all sorts of stuff in here. So this can be a nice little reference too. And so these two will be my companions, as they always are. But the book, The Mauritius Command, you'd have until the 29th if you can grab a copy. Otherwise, just we'll give our impressions, and anybody feel free to get a hold of me if you want to talk about the book or the previous ones. Like I said, I'll link my first 3 videos down below. And again, I also did a series with Steve called 2F by Sea. I don't know how easy they are to find on my playlist, but I'll double check that. And him and I have done, off and on, done some nautical books other than that. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to a project with Steve Donahue, and I'm sure he'll have it on his channel also tonight. I hope everyone is well, enjoying your spring, and we will see you soon. Thank you, BookTube.